Okay guys, so we are starting a new unit today. We are all going to be making our own art history book. So we're going to be learning about art history, and you guys are actually going to be making your own little textbooks using a technique that I'm going to show you. Now here's one that I did last year. It's not finished, but it'll kind of give you an example of where we're going. So on the front here, so they're not meant to be held like this, like a square. They're meant to be held like this, like a diamond. And you'll be able to put your title page here. So you'll be able to put, you know, so-and-so's art history book or whatever. And then you open it up to the first, oh, I'm holding it wrong. Then you open it up to the first page, and this will be our first type of art. So this is prehistoric art. And so what we'll do is today we'll make the book, and then next class we'll start doing page by page of our book. So the first page is prehistoric art. I'll give you 2 prehistoric artworks to put in here. We'll title them, and then we'll put some facts about prehistoric artwork. The next page we have ancient art. Come on. Ancient art. And then the next page we have classical art, so on and so forth. And so you're gonna all have 10 pages in your art history book. And so this is where we're going. So today our goal is to just make the book and potentially make a title page for it if you guys have time. And then next class we will start filling in page by page. Everybody with me? Okay, so each of your individual pages is gonna look like this. So first you're gonna fold 10 of these, and I'm gonna teach you how to fold them. So you're going to get 10 square pieces of paper like this. The first thing you want to do is fold it in half to turn it into a rectangle. And you do want to try to be as precise with these folds as you can. And when you're doing a fold that you really want to be precise, what you want to do is line up the end first and make sure the end looks really nice. And then hold that end down. So I'm holding this down, I'm pushing down hard, dragging my hand this way and creasing it. And this is a little bit of thick paper because I want these books to be sturdy for you guys. So you are gonna have to use a little bit of pressure to crease it. So I like to use either my fingernail or you can use like the edge of a pencil to get a nice good crease. All right, so we did our first fold. So we folded it vertical like a rectangle. Now we're gonna turn it and we're gonna fold it the other way. So again, I'm lining up the edge, I'm holding that down, then I'm gonna drag my finger like a T. And I know this seems silly, but folding this way is gonna give you much more accurate folds. All right, so we open it back up. So now we have a fold that goes this way and we have a fold that goes this way. At this point, we're going to flip the paper over and we're gonna give it one diagonal fold the other direction. So for the diagonal, I like to match up the corners as best I can. Some of these might not be cut perfectly square because I cut them, they didn't come cut like this. So just do your best. All right, so I'm matching up that corner as good as I can. I'm gonna hold that down. I'm gonna drag, crease, and crease. And give it a nice good crease. Okay, now here comes the fun part. So what you're going to do now is open it up and flip it over and push this down. Ding! And when you push that down, these little wings will come up like this. Okay? So I'll show you again. So you just did your diagonal fold, you flip it over, and you're going to push this down, push the middle down. Ding! And those little wings will come up. You're going to continue to bring those wings into each other and close it. Okay? So now you have one page. And so then you're going to keep doing this until you have 10 pages. So I'm going to show you one more page together and then I'll start showing you how we assemble them. All right, so here we go. I'm going to fold it in half to make a rectangle, crease, in half to make a rectangle, crease, open it up. I'm going to flip it over, do one diagonal fold, pick it up like a tent, push that tent down. We get our little wings, bring the wings into each other and close. All right, so once you've done that, you need to start assembling your pages, and you're gonna do this with a glue stick. So you're gonna take a glue stick, and I have a whole bucket of them here. Oh, this one's dead, so I'm gonna throw that one away. Try again. This one's got a tiny bit of glue left. Okay, I'll use this a little bit. So the important thing to do when you're assembling these is match up the corners. So see how this is the corner where all the folds come together? You want to make sure these are all matched up, okay? Because if you were to, you know, glue it like this, your book would not open right. It would be really confusing to try to open your book. So you want all of the corners like this to be together. See, like this, together. That corner, together. Together, like that. And then what you're going to do, come in quietly, guys. I'm recording a video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some glue down. I'm recording a video. Please don't ask me questions right now. All right, so that one, this glue stick's kind of gone. I'm going to take my next one, match up the corners, and glue that down, okay? And you might want to hold it down for a second, just to make sure it's really good. Let me get another glue stick. Do the same thing. Try to make sure when you're gluing that you get near the edges, because that way the pages don't try to fall apart. Make sure I'm matching up my corners. Put this one down. And when you get all 10 glued, you might want to like put it under a book to dry for a little bit. But you'll find that as you open it, I'll have page 1, page 2, page 3, so on and so forth. So you want to continue to do this until you have 10 pages, so that you have 10 pages in your art history book. If you finish early today in class, you can start to title your very front page. So make sure that it's up like this. Make sure that your book's going to open the right way. And then you can write your name's art history book. And then you can decorate it however you would like. Okay?